Good morning, students, and welcome to Grow Big School online classes. I'm your science teacher, Yasmeen Zehra. So, children, today I'm going to start with a new chapter, and that is lesson number 7. Name of the chapter is Soil. As you know, soil is defined as the uppermost layer of the earth's crust in which plants grow. And children, it is one of the important natural resources available to us. Okay, all living things, all living things, whether they are human beings, they are animals, they are plants, okay, they all depend on plants. And how do we get plants? Of course, plants are grown. They are like you have to sow a seed first and then they grow. And where do you sow a seed? Of course, in this soil. So, without imagine if there wouldn't have been this soil, this fertile soil, what would have happened? We wouldn't have got our food. Soil नहीं होती तो हमें शायद अपना खाना भी नहीं मिलता because we depend on plants also, right? Okay. So, children, plants need soil to grow. Fine. Without soil, there would be no plants on our planet. And beside this, soil is also a home to many insects and microorganisms. Insects means like this earthworm. Hmm? And earthworm is known to be the farmer's best friend. Okay, children. So now let me tell you that soil is of mainly three types. So let us learn about types of soil. Okay. So types of soil. There are three types, as I told you. Sandy soil. Let's discuss about the sandy soil. Look at the picture. Sand has largest particles, and this kind of soil does not hold water in it, and there are lot of air spaces. Okay. Due to this, it needs regular addition of fertilizer. Groundnuts and maize grow well in sandy soil. Now let's learn about clay soil. See, look at the picture how it is. Just like clumps, it is rich in nutrients because it can hold moisture. Wow, fine. But it forms hard lumps when wet. It develops cracks in hot weather. अगर इस तरह के सॉइल में आप पानी डालेंगे और अगर पानी ज्यादा हो जाए तो उसमें लम्प्स बन जाते हैं, गांठें सी बन जाती हैं. बट यही सॉइल अगर तेज धूप हॉट वेदर का शिकार हो जाए तो इसमें क्रैक्स पड़ जाते हैं. दैट्स व्हाई even this is, it's okay, you can grow plant but it's not so suitable. Fine. The third kind is the best kind, low. It has good qualities for both sandy and clay soil, hence it is best suited for plant growth. Clear, children? Now let us learn something about the formation of soil. ये soil बनता कैसे है भाई, कैसे form होता है? Okay, it is not कि one day में soil तैयार हो गया. No. You know, children, rocks are heated by the sun and cooled by the rain continuously for many years. और बहुत सारे सालों में जाकर की क्या होता है, due to the hot heat of the sun and then the rain and all, what happens कि rocks में cracks पड़ जाती हैं, दरारें पड़ जाती हैं. Okay, and because of that, after many years, the surface rocks start breaking and it breaks down into small pieces because of repeated heat and cooling. Okay, now these small pieces are then carried to different places by wind or rain water. जो क्रैक्स पड़ती हैं और फिर छोटे छोटे पत्थर टूट जाते हैं, क्रैक्स पड़ने के बाद ब्रेक हो जाते हैं, वो स्मॉल पीसेस बनते हैं, स्मॉल पीसेस ब्रेक हो जाते हैं और यही स्मॉल पीसेस पानी के जरिए, बारिश के पानी, जो बारिश का पानी गिरता है इकट्ठा होता है, वो बह के जाता है. ओके, सो इन्हीं के जरिए ये एक प्लेस से एक जगह से दूसरी जगह ट्रांसफर हो जाती है. And as they move, they get mixed with organic matter. And these pieces rub against each other due to the running water and become smaller and smaller as they move from one place to other. And thus, soil is formed. I hope you have understood. Now, let's talk about the composition of soil. Soil consists of a number of components. Okay, these include soil particles, humus, mineral, water, and air. As you know, air is air is present 25%, mineral particles 45%, organic matter 5% water is 25%. You know, children, living creatures such as beetles, bug, mice, and earthworm live in the soil and contributes to its quality. Microorganisms such as bacteria also help enrich the soil by breaking down the organic matter. Okay, and as I've told you that one second, I've told you that uh, the they bury soil. Earthworms. I'm talking about earthworms. Earthworm bury in soil. Okay, turn it and so make it loose. Okay, not only this, their movement helps to bring the nutrients that are present deeper in the soil to the surface, and this improves the fertility. That's why earthworms are called the farmer's best friend. Now let's study soil erosion or erosion of soil. ठीक है? You know, the top fertile layer of soil is carried away by wind or water, and this is called soil erosion. जो ऊपर की मिट्टी होती है जिसमें प्लांट्स ग्रो होते हैं, जो उपजाऊ होती है, ठीक है, वो हवा से, तेज हवा से और पानी से बह जाती है, और क्या होता है फिर? सॉइल इरोजन. मतलब जो अच्छी मिट्टी थी वो बह गई, अब उसमें हम कोई चीज उगा नहीं सकते, वी कांट ग्रो एनी प्लांट देयर, राइट? सो दैट इज कॉल्ड इरोजन ऑफ सॉइल. It makes the fertile land barren, which leads the poor harvest. Means जो अच्छी फर्टाइल जमीन थी, तेज हवाओं और पानी से वो मिट्टी थी, अच्छी फर्टाइल मिट्टी थी, वो तेज हवाओं से और पानी से बह जाती है, और क्या छोड़ जाती है पीछे? एक बंजर जमीन, जहां पर आप कुछ भी उगा नहीं सकते हैं. ओके, अब सॉइल इरोजन की जो क्या क्या फैक्टर्स हैं जिनकी वजह से सॉइल इरोजन होता है, मतलब जो अच्छी अच्छी मिट्टी होती है वो बह जाती है या उड़ जाती है, और हमारा जो लैंड होता है वो फिर बैरन हो जाता है. वहां हम कुछ उगा नहीं सकते. सो इसके कुछ फैक्टर्स हैं. ओके, दीज फैक्टर्स लीड टू सॉइल इरोजन. सो फैक्टर नंबर 1 is water. What does water do? If suppose there are floods or stream is flowing, fine, and it, you know what water's function is in this matter? It loosens and washes away the soil, causing erosion. Flooded rivers flowing with great speed remove topsoil. Okay, flooded rivers flowing with great speed remove topsoil. अगर तेजी से एक सैलाब आ गया है, फ्लड आ गया है, और बहुत तेजी से वो दरिया में बह जा रहा है, उसके साथ जो फर्टाइल मिट्टी होती है वो बह जाती है. ठीक है? रनिंग वाटर एंड हैवी रेन्स आल्सो वॉश अवे द सॉइल ऑफ द हिल स्लोप्स. और तेज बारिश का पानी हिल स्लोप्स पे से भी अच्छी मिट्टी को बहा देता है. सो ये एक डैमेज, एक कॉज हुआ सॉइल इरोजन का. ओके, एक फैक्टर हुआ वाटर. अब सेकंड फैक्टर है, द अदर फैक्टर इज wind. Wind easily carry away the fertile topsoil from areas like deserts and poor vegetation. अगर तेज हवाएं चलती हैं, बहुत तेज, तो जो ऊपर का टॉप सॉइल लेयर है, सॉइल का, जो अच्छा सॉइल है, फर्टाइल सॉइल है, जिसमें हम प्लांट्स ग्रो कर सकते हैं, बहुत बहुत सी चीजें उगा सकते हैं, क्रॉप्स ग्रो कर सकते हैं। सो अगर विंड तेज चल रही है, वो सारी मिट्टी को उड़ा ले जाती है और क्या छोड़ देती है, एक बंजर जमीन, अ बैरन लैंड। दिस causes the roots of plants to lose their soil cover, leading to uprooting followed by the death of plants. एंड इससे क्या होता है, जो प्लांट्स बच जा, जो हवा की गुजर से, तेज हवा से मिट्टी जब उड़ जाती है, तो जो एक दो प्लांट्स रहते हैं वो भी अपनी जड़ें छोड़ देते हैं, एंड दे डाई. So this is another second factor of soil erosion. Now, deforestation. What is deforestation? Excessive or large cutting of trees or deforestation is one of the chief reasons of soil erosion. Okay, so large scale cutting down of forests make the soil loose and the soil thus gets easily carried away. पेड़ कट जाते हैं तो सॉइल जो है, जमीन साफ हो जाती, खुल जाती है और मौका मिलता है तेज हवाओं को, वो अच्छी मिट्टी वहां से उड़ा के ले जाती है. ओके, ओवरग्रेजिंग. Okay, other causes for soil erosion is overgrazing. It leads to bare land with no vegetation cover. Soil, okay, soil is thus carried away. Now, soil conservation. What is soil conservation? Soil erosion means, सॉइल इरोजन के फैक्टर्स हैं कुछ, विंड, वाटर, ओवरग्रेजिंग, डिफॉरेस्टेशन, जिसकी वजह से बहुत नुकसान हो जाता है और हमारे प्लांट्स, अच्छी मिट्टी सब बह जाती है. तो इस सॉइल इरोजन को बचाने के लिए, टू सेव दिस सॉइल इरोजन, नॉट टू, सो दैट इट डजंट हैपन, सॉइल कंजर्वेशन हैज टू बी looked after. Okay, and what steps you should take for saving this, for saving your soil. Okay, देखिए, we have learned that soil is important as a natural resource for sustaining life on the earth. Okay, hence it is the responsibility of a mankind to preserve soil and avoid losing it as much as possible. The protection of soil and its prevention against erosion is known as soil conservation. Now I've told you the definition. Fine. Now, following are the various ways by which soil conservation can be done. Soil conservation इन मेथड से हो सकती है, मतलब हम बचा सकते हैं अपनी अच्छी मिट्टी को खत्म होने से. तो क्या करना चाहिए, हमें एफॉरेस्टेशन करना चाहिए, मतलब हमें ट्रीज प्लांट करनी चाहिए. We have to, like planting trees on a large scale. Grasses hold the soil in place and prevent it from getting eroded, and thus should be grown on hill slopes to prevent soil erosion. Okay, means, see, as you know, the roots of the trees and plants hold the soil firmly and prevent it from being blown away or washed away. So we should plant many trees. Another soil conservation method is the erosion of soil along the river banks can be prevented to some extent by building dams. अगर हम डैम्स बिल्ड कर देंगे सो इससे भी बहुत फायदा पहुंचेगा और हमारी मिट्टी जो है, सॉइल जो है फर्टाइल, वो खराब नहीं होगी और वेस्ट नहीं होगी. ओके, दीज डैम्स कंट्रोल द स्पीड एंड अमाउंट ऑफ फ्लोइंग वाटर. ठीक है. Terrace farming is very efficient method of soil conservation, especially in hilly areas. In this, a landmass is given a stepped appearance just like shown in the picture, in which plants are grown. Okay, as you can see the picture, and I have explained you earlier also that it involves cutting steps or terraces on hill slopes. This helps to reduce soil erosion by slowing down the flow of water from top of the hill to its base. ऊपर से जो पानी बहता है वो सीधा सारी मिट्टी को भी बहा ले जाता है. लेकिन अगर आप टेरेस फार्मिंग करेंगे, जैसे कि स्टेप्स काट के रॉक्स में, स्टेप्स की तरह पिक्चर में देखिए आप. ओके, इस तरह से आप स्टेप्स कटिंग करके और फिर वहां पर वेजिटेशन करेंगे, प्लांट्स ग्रो करेंगे. सो इससे आपकी इरोजन, सॉइल इरोजन काफी हद तक बचेगा. Tetanus. Now we have already studied about the microorganisms, okay, that are present in soil. Fine. Like earthworm, okay, and many other small uh, insects, right? Some of these are very harmful and may cause disease in human beings. कुछ microorganisms बहुत harmful होते हैं और वो human beings में disease पैदा कर सकते हैं. Okay, and one of such disease is known as tetanus. As you all know, tetanus is a serious disease caused by a bacterial toxin that affects your nervous system, okay, leading to painful muscle contraction, particularly of your jaw and neck muscles. Tetanus can interfere with your ability to breathe and can threaten your life. Tetanus is commonly known as lockjaw. The symptoms of tetanus start appearing after 10 to 12 days of infection. Okay, you know, the spores of the tetanus bacterium, once it enters a human body through an open cut or wound. Fine. Upon their entry, they produce a powerful nerve poison, and this poison spreads inside the body, especially in the spinal cord, and causes paralysis. Okay. Now, prevention of tetanus. How we should prevent this disease to enter our body, okay, or to happen to us. So we can, when the children are very young, so they should be given prevention from tetanus by a vaccine called DPT. Okay, tetanus can also be avoided by proper cleaning of cuts and wounds with the antiseptic solution and by taking antibiotics. The injection of tetanus must be given after every injury. अगर आपको कोई चोट लग जाती है तो आपको टीटी मींस टेटनस इंजेक्शन लगवाना बहुत जरूरी है. It becomes compulsory. Okay, so I hope you have understood the chapter, and that's all in this chapter. Thank you so much.